me V, and today I'm going to be taste testing Eclairs as per Jemma cupcakes. Recently I got into one of those baking moods and I was going through some YouTube videos and I happened to come across one from Jemma Cupcakes about Eclairs or Profiteroles as they are also called, and I have never actually made eclairs before, so this was going to be something new and exciting to try, and as soon as I thought about it I couldn't wait to get started. Personally, I felt it was an intermediate to easy recipe. As long as you had the basics of how to bake, it was going to be smooth sailing. It was quite simple recipe and needed very few ingredients, to which you can find the recipe in the description box. This time around I didn't follow the recipe exactly, whereby I kept the pastry recipe but I changed the filling and the topping recipe according to my taste and to the ingredients that I had in my kitchen. So as opposed to doing a chocolatey filling, I opted to use buttercream instead, as well as for the topping I used chocolate ganache, but you can follow Cupcake Jemma's recipe. It's entirely up to you. Before I actually taste test my eclair, I just want to point out something. Me being the smarty pants that I am, when I was trying to heat up my oven, I had it up on a really high temperature, and I forgot to reduce the temperature before I put in my eclairs. So my eclairs were baking on a much higher temperature than required and they didn't bake through, so I had to pull them out of the oven because the underneath was getting pretty badly browned, and my eclairs and the outside of my eclairs were on the verge of burning. So I took them out of the oven and I popped them into the microwave for about 30 seconds to a minute, and I broke one open and I saw that that really helped it and it actually cooked through and through. So that was one of the stupid things that I did do. So if I do taste any burnt flavors or anything, it's not because the eclair recipe was off, but because I didn't do a very good job at following the recipe. So enough of talking. I think it's time for me to actually taste the eclair, and it has been a long day of cooking away and I'm really excited to finally taste my eclair and my handy dandy work. I think it looks absolutely amazing. As I said before, here's the underneath look. It does look pretty burnt and I really hope it doesn't actually taste burnt because it looks so yummy. Another thing I forgot to mention is that I didn't have the tools to insert the filling into the eclair, to pipe it inside the eclair. So I opted to just make a small insertion and with a spoon push in the buttercream, and I think I've done a pretty good job at hiding the sauce of the buttercream. So now it's time for me to actually take a bite out of this and give you my thoughts on it. Oh my god, this is absolutely yummy. As you can see inside, it rose pretty well. Only downfall was that it didn't cook properly, and then I had to put it into the microwave, which made it kind of rubbery sort of, but it has a good flavor. It's very airy in the mouth and I just want to take another bite. I must say this completely surprised me, but in a good way, and I would definitely recommend it to whoever wants to try it out, that this is a very good recipe and it's simple to do, and you can change the filling and topping to your preference. Although I feel that the buttercream is not doing a very good job of it, I feel whipped cream would be a much better option and it would give it much better flavor because the actual pastry doesn't have any sweetness or any flavor to it. It comes all from the filling and the topping. So if you want to follow out this recipe, the best thing for you to do to use toppings and fillings that are flavorful and packed with sweetness so that you don't lack that flavor. I, on the other hand, I'm not lacking any sweetness or anything. It tastes absolutely bomb, and I would definitely recommend you to try this recipe. So that was my thought on the eclairs from Cupcake Jemma. I thought they were absolutely amazing, and I'm sure the next time that I make them and I don't burn them, they would taste even more amazing. Thanks for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope it gives you a reason to make your own eclairs. And from me, peace.